there, this is Natasha. I'm a crochet tutor and designer at My Creative Butterfly. I design crochet patterns from beginner till advanced level crocheters. I teach crochet through my courses, classes and patterns not just as a hobby but also as a tool that will help you become more mindful in your day-to-day life. Welcome to the second part of Easy Fall Crochet Flower Bunch. In the previous part, we learned how to crochet the 6-petal flower. If you somehow missed the part, then do find a link in the description. Hop on to the first part and crochet this flower. In this part, we are going to learn to do the center of the flower and the total overall assembly. If you are fond of crocheting flowers, I have done a lot of different flower tutorials in the past. You'll find the link to the entire playlist in the description. Do check it out. You'll find tutorials to flowers like lavender, hydrangea and many such flowers. You'll also find a number of different fall flowers as well. So you can combine those different fall flowers and create a pretty bouquet for yourself. If you are doing this easy flower tutorial, it itself can make a bouquet. You can make different branches and combine them together to create a bouquet. Or you can crochet different fall flowers and then combine them together to create a bouquet or a floral arrangement for yourself. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you learned today, don't forget to like and subscribe. So now let us see how to do the center of the flower. So for the center, I'm using this 0.3 mm thin wire that we had. Take one wooden bead, pass the wire through the bead, and now I'm just going to tightly twist the wire so that the bead is attached to it. Keep twisting till the end. Both of the ends of the wire should be nice and tightly twisted. So this is the center for your flower. Now just insert this through the center of the flower and pass it through the back. If you want, you can also glue the bead to the center of the flower. That is an optional step because the center is sturdy enough this way as well. Now to finish off the flower, you are going to use the brown floral tape. And in this step, if you want, you can also use brown yarn. You can just wrap the wire around with the yarn. So for wrapping it with the floral tape, stretch the tape a little to activate the glue. And then pinch it between your index finger and your thumb and keep rotating it. Keep the tape slightly diagonal so that you can cover the entire stem. Keep doing that till the end of the wire. If you are enjoying this tutorial, be sure to check out my Etsy shop where I have crochet patterns from beginner till advanced levels. All the patterns include clear step-by-step pictures which make them extremely easy to follow. Once done, snip off the tape. No need to cut it. Snipping off gives a nice finish to it. Now I am going to cut off these extra tails of yarn. So with this, the mini flower head is ready. For one bunch, you are going to need a total of 6 flowers. So I have already crocheted and prepared the 6 florets. Now let us assemble them together to create this floral bunch. While we are doing that, if you are fond of doing home decor, handmade home decor to flaunt your crocheting skills, there are a number of different fall and Halloween tutorials that I have done in the past. You can find the link to the entire playlist in the description. I have done tutorials like Halloween pumpkins, acorns and a lot of different fall flowers as well. So if you want to create a floral bouquet, if you are doing or planning a fall wedding, then these tutorials will be perfect to create your own customized fall bouquet. Now let us see the assembly of the flower. So we are going to do the assembly with the brown floral tape only. So open the wire, extend it, stretch it a little to activate the glue. Now I'm just going to start wrapping the first floret with the floral tape halfway through the stem. And then add the thick wire for the stem and continue wrapping. For extra security, I prefer to do it 2 times for the first flower. So I have ripped off the floral tape and I'll again start wrapping it starting at the stem of the floret and then continuing on the wire.
Also, don't forget to connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I go on all these platforms by the name My Creative Butterfly. I would love to get to know you and see what you are making.
Now the first flower is attached. Now we are going to attach the other flowers in an alternating manner. So attach the second flower, wrap it with the floral tape. Repeat the same thing with the next one. Keep doing the same thing till you are done with all the 6 flowers. Now this 6 flowers is my choice. If you want, you can have a greater or a lesser number of florets to make your flower bunch. If you want to customize it, you can use bigger or smaller yarn. If you use smaller yarn, your floret size will decrease. So you can increase the number of flowers and create a more delicate flower bunch. If you are increasing or decreasing the yarn size, make sure that you adjust the hook size accordingly. Once done with the florets, cover the entire branch also with the floral tape. Now I'm just going to shape the florets a little so that all of them face to the front. Now we are talking about the customization of these. So you can use bigger or smaller yarn to have bigger or smaller florets. When you are increasing or decreasing the yarn size, make sure that you adjust the hook size accordingly. If you are doing smaller or bigger flower, you might need to adjust the size of the bead as well. So you can experiment with different things. Also, if you want, you can also experiment with different textures of yarn. You can crochet these flowers with silk thread or mercerized cotton, or you can go with the fluffy yarn and create an entirely different velvety look for your flower. So you can experiment with different things, have fun. You can change the colors of the flower. If you want, you can do all florets in different rainbow colors. So that is entirely up to you. Use your imagination and creativity. Go with your own personal style and create different florets for yourself. If you do crochet these, do share on social media and link me at My Creative Butterfly so that I can see what you have created. I would love to see your creations. So this is all from my side today. Before I go, another reminder, if you're fond of crocheting flowers or if you're fond of crocheting home decor for autumn, fall or Halloween Thanksgiving season, you can find link to different tutorials with playlist, complete playlist for both of these in the description. Do check it out, experiment and try out different projects and have fun. So this is all from my side today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you liked what you learned, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification button so that you do not miss out on any of the new tutorials that I put out. So this is all from my side today. Thank you so much for watching and happy crocheting. Bye bye.